Hi everybody, Brett from Westcon here. In this video I'm going to demonstrate how you can use the Bluesky platform and the AWS Management Console to right-size an EC2 instance. When you hear the term right-sizing in AWS, it effectively means modifying the resources associated with either an EC2 instance or an RDS database instance to better match actual consumption of those resources. Now, right-sizing can work in both directions. You can size up, go from a medium to a large, or you can size down. You can go from a medium to a small. This sometimes also might be referred to as a vertical scaling. So you're modifying the number of CPUs, the amount of RAM associated with the EC2 instance in order to meet demands. The other option is horizontal scaling, which we will talk about in a later video. So I've already gone ahead and logged into the Bluesky platform and selected the Optimizer tab. And you can see here in the Optimization widget that we have a sizing option. This is showing us recommendations on modifying the sizing of EC2 instances in our account. So you can see here again we've got 3 recommendations. All of them are to move from a T2 micro to a T2 nano. And over on the left-hand column, you can see here, if we were to take these actions, the potential savings that may be realized by modifying the infrastructure. Like we've shown in a previous video, if you click the little plus sign, you can get additional information about why the Bluesky platform is making the recommendation. Okay? So using this information, we're going to go to the AWS Management Console and resize one of our instances. So I've logged into the AWS Management Console for our demo account, and I've selected the EC2 service. So you can see here I'm in the Canadian region, and I have 4 instances running in this region. So if I select running instances, I get a list of the EC2 instances that are running in this region. Now, based on the information that we've collected from the Bluesky platform and the unique identifier, the instance ID, I know that I want to resize the Finance Linux host. So I can select that host, and I'm going to walk through the process of changing this from a T2 micro to a T2 nano. It's important to note here that we are staying in the same instance family. And the instance family is to the left of the period, so T2. So we're using a second generation burstable instance type. You can move between instance families, but there are some additional steps that you would have to take to make that transition. So for today, we're just going to stay in the T2 family and go from a micro to a nano. We can't make this change while the instance is running. So depending on the deployment of your infrastructure, you may have to arrange a window of time where that resource can be unavailable. If we were running in an auto-scaled environment, then effectively we could migrate to different instances without affecting the overall availability of our application. In this case, we have a very simple deployment to demonstrate some functionality. So what I need to do first is stop the instance. Okay, now that the instance is stopped, I can go ahead and change the instance size. So I'm still selecting the instance that we want to modify, click Actions, Instance Settings, and then change the instance type. So in this case, based on the information from the Bluesky platform, we know that we want to make this a T2 nano. So we just change the instance type from the drop-down list, just to show you that again, okay, all the different options that we have, and click Apply. You can see almost immediately that that instance turns from a T2 micro to a T2 nano, and then we can restart the instance, and it will come to life as a nano rather than a micro instance. So in this video, we demonstrated how you can use the Bluesky platform to collect information about opportunities for right-sizing and effectively reducing or performing cost optimization tasks in your AWS account. Taking the information from the Bluesky platform, we were able to log into our AWS Management Console and modify an existing EC2 instance to match those recommendations. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll talk soon.